Hey, it's your boy back at it again on this Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Spring break's about to end, and I gotta go back to my other job at teaching next week. But as always, we're on the grind and we're about to shine. We're about to be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no stopping. So today's topic is about the gig economy, rideshare, and just, like how it's very scammy and how they have this, but they don't have like gig economy for like be able to like do work from home. Like, that shit sus to me. So if you're in here and you're looking at this video, please hit the like button, comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Now we're about to roll into the topic. So if you're a person that doesn't have a 9-to-5 job, or doesn't own a business, or doesn't have any prospects in life at the moment, but you're trying to, become something in life, and you're just stuck in a situation where you're trying to make ends meet, I feel for you. And I also want to bring light into just a situation on having to like go through working for a rideshare job like Uber, or like Lyft, or fucking DoorDash, or like Uber Eats, etc., etc. These companies don't give a fuck about you, and it's sad. And the reason why they don't give a fuck about you is because they're a business that wants to make money out of the expense of people. That's why it's considered contract work and you're not an actual employee, because you're going to cost them money if something happens to you on the road while you're driving, and they don't want to pay out the money. You can literally get a flat tire on your car right now, and they're not going to do shit to compensate you. You can literally run your car into the dirt because your mileage is going out, because you have to do all these fucking orders to make a certain quota for your own bills or whatever, and they're not going to compensate you on those miles. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to compensate you on the gas that you got to put in the car every single day or every single week that you work. They're not going to do none of that shit. And it's just really sad that like these companies take advantage of people like y'all. And it's just like, man, like, I wish there was something better out there, you know what I'm saying, for people that have to go through that type of shit. Like, why can't there be, as easy as it is to install an app to get it in a car and drop off food, or to go pick up people around the block and drop them off to their next destination? Why isn't there an app to like basically give people the opportunity to work from home? You know what I'm saying? Like, why isn't there a company out there right now that's like trying to hire people under contract to, write up or edit some sort of like, paper, or like do some sort of or article, whatever, on their website? Or like, why isn't there social media content people that, can like edit content and stuff like that, and like look over stuff, you know what I'm saying, for the company's business? Like, why isn't there a gig economy for that? You know what I'm saying? But we got a gig economy for people that gotta, put wear and tear on their property, and gotta deal with rude, disrespectful customers, and have to like, spend time out of their day to go do this shit and get barely anything in return. Because I'll tell you this, my first experience when I did Instacart wasn't a good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people have been able to make way more money than me. I was just a newbie, and I don't really like to grocery shop, really. And so I'm pretty slow when it comes to trying to find shit. But I remember when I did Instacart, a couple years back, because this is during a time when I didn't really have a job and I was out of college because I graduated and everything, and I was struggling to find work. So I had to do what I had to do, and, do a little bit of, gig economy work until I found a job. And I went inside a HEB, you know what I'm saying? This is a grocery store chain in Texas. So if you're not from Texas, you're not going to know what this is. But to all my Texans, you know what I'm saying? Like, howdy. But yeah, I went inside HEB and I got like 6 or 7 items. And when I left the fucking store, I was ready over an hour. I was ready past an hour. You know what I'm saying? Out of the store. And keep in mind, this order was like $10, okay? And I left the store, I pack up all my shit, put it in the car, and then I go and drive to the location to drop off the stuff, right? And it's in an apartment complex, 3 flights of stairs, And when I was done with that order, I ended up spending like an hour and almost 30 minutes to get there for $10. Crazy. And that was the last time I ever did that shit, because that was way more slower and more of a pain in the ass than like DoorDash or like Uber Eats. But you know what I'm saying, like they're both not really that great anyways. Like I remember hearing stories like pre-pandemic and then during the start of the pandemic of like people getting all these bonuses and shit like that. If you do X amount of deliveries in X amount of time, you'll get X amount of money, blah blah. And if you start at X amount of time and end at X amount of time, this amount of money you'll make during this period of time. And now it's really hard to do that. And furthermore, it's really deceiving, because you'll think that like your order is only a 10-minute drive to get there and drop it off, and you'll probably get like what, like maybe $8 or like $10 or some shit like that. And it's not accounting for the fact that you gotta probably go into like the restaurant to sit there and wait, because the food might not even be ready yet. The food's still being cooked. They're still preparing the food. Or in some cases, which has been my situation, I would go there, wait, and they haven't even started on cooking the food yet. You know what I'm saying? And so I'd be stuck waiting there for like a good 20-30 minutes, and by the time it's all over, it's already like over an hour, and I've only made like $10. And so you can only imagine, if you do this for like, you know, multiple hours a day, you're probably going to get like, like a few tens, you know what I'm saying? A few tens at best. And that's what happened to me. Like I got burned out so easily doing that shit. Like I did that shit for like, 4 hours, and I felt burned out. Like I couldn't go anymore, because I was looking at how much I'd make, and it'll be like $35-40 for like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours driving around. I'm like, yeah, this is like the modern day version of picking cotton. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's what I would say to myself. Like, what kind of shit is this? It's fucking crazy. But that's just to tell you that these companies don't give a fuck about you. They're going to take your resources and your time from you, but they're not going to provide you with what you're owed for the time that you got to, be out there for and stuff. Oh, and check this out. Here's another good one. Sometimes my orders would require me to be on a toll road, right? I'd have to go on a toll road to go drop off some food to an apartment or whatever, right? Or to a house. And do you know that they won't compensate you for the toll? My bad. It's hot in this car, guys. I had to take off the AC because the AC was blowing into the mic or whatever, and you can hear noise in the background once the video is like finished, and I didn't want to put that in the video. But anyways, you would get a toll fee, and they won't even compensate you for the toll fee. Fucking ridiculous. You see how they try to get over on y'all? They try to get over. I swear on God, they try to get over, bro. And that's why I fucking hate the gig economy. That's why I despise it, because you can literally be in a situation where you need them to like compensate you for something, you know what I'm saying, and they won't even come help you. You know what I'm saying? You can literally get in your car right now, have the app on, be clocked in and everything, and then you fucking get into an accident or something happens to you on the road, and DoorDash or Uber Eats or Instacart isn't going to cover that shit. They're going to be like, go to your insurance and deal with it. They're not going to fucking treat you like you matter. And that's the reason why it's by design. That's why they put people on contract instead of an actual employee, because it's more liability and it costs them money. So why would you want to work for a place or any company like that? Like, to me, that's nah, man. I can't do it. And I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And so I feel for y'all that have to do that to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Because that was me for a while, and I hated it. Like, I was depressed doing that shit. So I can only imagine how y'all must feel having to like do that as your source of income. So my solution to y'all is, if this is y'all's situation, like, don't make this the only solution. You know what I'm saying? Until you find something. Like, try to enhance what you're doing and get more bang for your buck out of it. Like, look at what I'm doing right now on this camera on this Saturday afternoon. I have my phone up talking in the camera. I'm letting y'all know what's happening. I'm giving y'all the topic of the day. Just get on the phone, press record while you're in the app and document yourself doing DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever it is that you're doing for rideshare, and upload that shit to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? There's people that do that all the time on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? People do that all the time on YouTube to get extra source of income. You know what I'm saying? Like you can literally put this shit on YouTube and make this like your main source of like, you know, going viral and stuff like that while you're trying to navigate getting a better job while you're doing, you know, this type of gig work. You feel me? So don't take this shit for granted and just like, you know, sleep on it and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna do this and then be done and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And pray to God that, you know, a job hires me right away, because honestly, like, the job market's shit, man. I graduated with a college degree literally in 2021, and it's been almost 4 years, because it's about to be 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I ran up on 4 years, and I'm not where I want to be at right now. Like, I wanted to make way more money. I wanted to, you know, hit like 70,000 a year with one job. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to fucking, you know, have at least 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do all these different things. I wanted to come out of college with a good paying career and everything like that. And I'm not even doing what I want to do. So that just tells you that the economy is shit. And I wanted to put this in my other video that I did talking about college being a scam, but I didn't have a chance to put it in there because I was in a rush that day. But ain't it fucked up that you can literally get a college degree from the university that you graduated from, and then you turn back and go to that university and you ask them for a job because they're hiring, and you even have professors and people that you work for while you're at the university, at the campus, and despite having all that under your belt, they still tell you, sorry, but you didn't get the job? Like, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that a bitch? But I mean, that's just how it is with today's world, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to bring light into that, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is there, you know, not any type of incentive to get people in a better position, but we gotta do these scummy ass gig economy jobs just to make ends meet when we don't got nothing to back it up with, you know what I'm saying? And so I do got to get going because I have to go into my second job here in like 20 minutes. But if you found this video useful and you found it impactful and you found it inspirational, and it kind of brought light into something that you never thought you could do or what your potential is, make sure to hit the like button, comment in the comment section, and as always, subscribe. I wish I could stay on the phone recording a little bit longer with y'all, but I got to get going. Y'all have a great Saturday. I'm gonna put out more content tomorrow, and I might drop a short later. I'm not sure. It depends how busy it gets on the clock, but I might drop a short later. Just depends. But as always, like, comment in the comment section, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.